So hello, Ron and Monton here. Welcome to my live version of Houseki Kuni episode 5. So last week, I was freaking shocked last week. I was like, betrayal? Yeah, I was shocked. I talked the aquatic lady, bio, she's the flesh, right? The flesh part of humans. We learned that the bones, great to get some lunarians or souls, getting all the narrative thing there. I love that. But yeah, so she betrayed phos to trying to save her brother. She cared, right? So I didn't see it coming at all, and I'm thinking that I'm thinking that phos might be dead for like a few episodes because anime is really interesting, right? And we saw in episode 3, phos is gone, right? It's all about diamonds. So it wouldn't surprise me if phos now is actually defeated, and we might follow like diamond or I can't remember cinnabar. If cinnabar going to save her or something, that could happen, right? Because he's completely following other characters, because everyone hates phos, right? So anyway, let's watch it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, but this anime is really, really awesome, and it's really, really a special anime, really weird anime. Yeah, see, right away it's like phos has been missing for a few times now. See, phos is dead now. I mean, he can die, but she's gone now, right? We're gonna follow some other character now. Yeah, the traitor, yeah, they got her for real, right? Okay, they also have yellow diamond. Is that a real thing? Yellow diamond? Henna Mirofete. I'm thinking a foot and hour hermaphrodite, pretty much, right? So they're really off the specific. Oh yeah, she makes clothes. Yeah, she got my new outfit and took it. Ah, yeah, it is like maybe she's working hard. That can't be it. That is impossible. Completely impossible that happened. Diamond! Yeah, here's Cinnabar. That was like, Cinnabar, can you help us please? Wait, what happens to go in water as Cinnabar? She's kind of like liquid. That power is liquid. I guess she goes in water? Like Quicksilver or something like that. Yeah, getting her into water is... like your heart. Oh, nasty woman, Diamond. He's trying to find your heart. It's like, what? But yeah, tricking phos into the water is really smart because obviously they never kind of leave the island, right? So they are stuck on the island, so they won't go into the ocean. But this is Earth though. If following last, how is 6 moons then? Here we see. Here's phos. With broken legs. Yeah. Lunarian net or something. Yeah. So they are the source of human souls. See, yeah, this anime is very special. It would not surprise me. I mean, we saw phos getting obviously kidnapped there by Lunarians, but it wouldn't surprise me if we follow Cinnabar or Diamond now. Probably one of those two, right? And as the, I wouldn't say main character, but as like a current, a new main character for a while after the save phos. That wouldn't surprise me. And as I said last week, my theory used about why only phos could understand the snail, right, is because she probably made it on purpose, right? Because she turned into like a human, like a sexy jelly human, right? So I was like, yeah, so I guess she could like control who could hear her. Kind of weird power, but I guess that's how it worked, right? I mean, when I say it again, because it seems kind of weird how you would, I can speak in my language and no one else can say me the person I decide to. That does seem super weird thing about it, but I'm guessing that's how she did it. Because she wanted to trick one of them, right? Should be her plan. You know, when I see this opening, I think about Nier Automata. With the whole cardboard city there, yeah. That game is also used sadness, top of sadness all the time, so... kind of fitting, actually, in a sense. Return. Yeah, but I can imagine we're not gonna see phos, right? We're gonna follow Jade, maybe, yeah. Footsteps. Yeah, footsteps into the ocean. Rainbow colored bandages? What? Wait. She... She's a fool here. I mean, if someone blackmails you again, you're gonna... Yeah, it's like, why would you trust them? She's quite... And she's against fire, of course. She's some kind of living water animal, so yeah. Actually, Pokemon is the opposite. And everything Pokemon was correct. Okay, here we go, some weird scenery. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah. Okay, what's happening now? The whole... What is happening? Is this her brother? Or is it... Okay, it's eating the Lunarian. Because there was a big shell behind them, right? I'm thinking like... What is this thing? She lost her arm earlier, yeah. What happened now? I'm guessing it's a shell behind it, right? So another snail. Yeah, I mean, some is coming out of the shell, right? So, come on! Yeah, it's her brother, right? Nia-san. Also, it seems to be very controlled. Yeah, it's bigger than the whole platform. It's huge. Okay, if I wonder if he turns into like a... Like his sister, turns into like a... No, a human-ish jelly thing. Okay, what's she like following him? Just jump down? Isn't he like stronger in the... Okay. He's like cinnabar. What's happening now? Yeah, what's happening now? I'm guessing it's one of the gems. Whoa. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, the eye. Okay, I guess it's her brother still though. With the whole... Oh yeah, okay, then you can do... Or sister maybe. She said brother last episode, but... A little more female now suddenly, but... Okay, so it's her, yeah. Might be super evil or something. It's dark, right? Okay, it's a feminine male, I guess. It's weird though, there's always a big monster, and then you get to the water, you get your true form, and then you're much stronger. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, he got some bones too, so yeah. She sure did. I guess the rest of them are big monsters down on the moon or something. And I guess he regained his like personality when he fought into the water, right? Doesn't make sense. It's probably safe for her then, when she was a snoo. Yeah, and Foss is always nihilistic. It's like, I was betrayed by my only friend. Can she regrow that arm? She never has any strength to begin with though. Man, Foss, don't give up. It's her birthday? Well, they better get Foy's face then. Or, yeah, like her face and her legs. So it's kind of weird as the Lunarian didn't like get the legs when they were carrying up there. It's fixing a butt or something. Yeah, it's like you're drawing it behind her. Gotta fix it, bring it in the water. Oh, cinnabar, yeah, that's a good image there. Standing there, that's a great image there. Standing there on the side rock there. This is a very emotional anime. This anime is like, I won't say surprisingly anymore, but the first episode I don't think it be emotional. Oh guys, another really good image. Yeah, this looks so good here. Sad and good. And Frost is like, sorry I couldn't, yeah. Like, sorry I couldn't, I failed you again, Cinnabar. I'll do better tomorrow. Yeah, and the water keeps like throwing in her face here. A class. What was... Wait, what? Didn't Cinnabar tell them? What? Wasn't she used like next to them? Couldn't she used? It's a little weird though. Wasn't she used next to them? Couldn't she just go over there and tell them that, oh, I have phos over here by the way. You don't have to go into the water. Wait, she just carried her home or something? What? What? Why wouldn't you go and tell the other ones who have phos? She just carried her home instead? But I guess it's kind of legs in those bones or something? Yeah, that's a little weird here. Because... yeah, they never saw her legs again, right? And then it's like... but he did He brought her... Just gonna walk into her here. I hope it has... I guess it has her legs. Yeah, like... yeah, I want it to have her legs. Mess up the angry head. It's like, what? She's back alone? This break, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's hide it! Be ready to die again. Like, I'm leaving you here. Yeah, they all hide behind his pillar. I think it's gonna be like, my phos probably. I have to hug something. I'll be like, oh, my little phos, come here, girl. I think. Okay, then he has killed her again here. See, you know, it's kind of a hugger. Yeah, he's like, yeah, getting your arms there too. It's kind of strong though. He just screams at her and it breaks her body. No, her only life goal. Can't do this, I say. What's Foss gonna do with her life then? Yeah, like that's... I don't get why they didn't bring her legs. Yeah, I got the... Yeah, they look kind of like legs, right? She got those prosthetic slider legs. Okay. Okay, so it's harder than her. It's like, here you diamond legs. Can you go find your legs in the ocean though? Okay, she's the youngest. Okay, she's the youngest. Yeah, she should really tell them about the Lunarians and bone and flesh and so on. That would be good. She kind of knows the backstory now. She kind of knows that they're trying to get us to create humans again. Nice, okay, she got the kind of, yeah, zebra legs here, striped zebra legs. Fancy twigs. Yeah, you get a rehab, honey. It's no problem. You will learn to use these legs, no problem. Jade. She lost her legs, you might forget people. Yeah, because they're talking about the memory. Yeah, use the memory if you use part of the body there. So you remember Jade. She's a hospitalized. Jade looks really comfortable. It's like, it's Jade. Yeah, this is a new character, Alex. Yeah. Yeah, Jade is super like. I'm sorry, sorry, miss. It's like, what? Me? I'm the second hardest one, you know, in front here. She's got prosthetic legs she can't move. But she knows a lot of stuff though. It's even weird that she hasn't explained yet. Ah, there we go, phos. Yeah, there we go. She's like, I can do this. I can do this, yeah. There we go. The anger, she can do it. Or something like emotion, yeah. Really kicks at the table now and breaks her legs. Wouldn't surprise me. Is her legs harder now than they used to be? Because it was like, there are 7, but we're gonna mix them up, so... No panties. Maybe Fox can use kind of hybrid. Have to like hybrid up with all the shell parts, so it becomes much harder. Okay, she gets super legs. Yes, she's fast. There we go. Oh, it's a nice scene here. Oh, it's like nice scenery scene there. I'm unbelievably fast now. I got the flesh. Yeah, I got flesh power. Yeah, bone and flesh combined. I'm like half human now. It was a little weird though. I wanted him to have one of the moments with just told sense or something. Maybe he might know, right? Yeah, that's one thing I missed in the episode. I found it's a little weird. There's more. Definitely a preview. I'm going to jump to the preview. Okay, I'm going to just preview here. So twins, diamond in the air, Lunarians. Okay, Bort, Sunset. A lot of battles. First, it's called First Battle next episode. I was like, it's a lot of battles. It's called First Battle. Yeah, okay. I think I'm right in that one. But okay. Let's review Houseki no Kuni episode 5. I like the whole. It's a very beautiful episode. I loved it, and also it's very sad when phos was like getting on the water. That scene was absolutely. I want to say that was the best scene of this anime so far. I think that the running scene with Diamond was probably the most beautiful scene. But in this scene here, which is lying there right, and the water is getting into her face, and with cinnabar, and he's like, "I do better tomorrow." Yeah, that was a very powerful scene, very emotional, very sad scene. I think that was probably the most emotional scene that I've ever had. Yeah, that was a very, very good scene, very, very good. I think it started out very beautiful too, and you kind of sense that we see them all like we gotta say phos, even though we don't kind of like her, someone likes someone, yeah, and they kind of we have to do it, work in pair, and then we see that scene where Cinnabar is standing and looking at the rock, doing a kind of glare, and it's like, I want to help out, but I shouldn't. Well, yeah, that thing also was great. That whole scenery looked very, very awesome, and then that turned into that scene with her, right, lying there in the water, and just like, whatever, like, just kill me, I don't care anymore. Having no legs, of course, as well, right, and only one eye, yeah. That was a very good scene. Very, very good scene. Really interesting, though. Very interesting that she could get the king's shell parts right and become harder even. She seemed to be faster. Phos was never very, very good at physical, right? So she seemed to be faster now as well and so on. And of course, they commented on that saying that before we do this thing, like, this shell is actually hard 7, and we know that hard 7 is diamond, right? So that's the best it can be because the hard it is, right? So it's like, this is hard as diamond, and you are like 3.5 or whatever. So like, we can mix it up and becoming something closer to you, yeah. So I'm guessing the legs are better than her former legs, right? So they probably are in 7, but let's say they're like 5 or something. So she probably have a stronger legs now than she used to have. That makes some sense at least. Those are great. How she does the memory there because Jade is kind of the commander, right? Where the master sensei, he's the the old, super experienced, whatever he is, because what mineral is, right? Yeah. Whatever he really is, he's that kind of position, where Jade is more the go-to commander, right? Kind of the person that gives you the day-to-day instructions and so on. And she is very much like, it's me! It's like, hey, phos! I was like, sorry, miss. that was like, it's a Jade going, I can't remember me! I'm the one that everyone knows! Because he definitely became the spider in the web character, right? It's like, what? Me? So that was nice too. That was... If you ever get someone who has to get Jade, because it's probably obvious she's the one that will be mostly affected by it, right? The kind of person that's like, but, yeah. So that was good as well. The beginning with the whole king, she's the king, right? Is he the queen then, or is he the prince anyway? And she's the king. Who knows? But I find it. But it was very interesting because he commented and said that you're happy you saved me, and it's great you did this because you were the only one that I felt had some kind of self-control or like memory or something. So I'm guessing that all of these flesh people, right, they are up in the moons, and they are all, I suppose, then big giant snails, so they can't really like control themselves. They use kind of like a beast, like he was when he got out, right? And I guess the sister and the king, she was the only one that had some kind of memory of her, inner self, right? Or some kind of control over herself. But sure, the whole battle in when she was in the early episode, right, and when she would turn into the water and so on, they made her a small snail. That, of course, I guess, got her memory back probably more than anything. As with him then, which is a little weird because he seemed to have the plan to get people with them anyway, that contact. So she had to have some kind of contact with them anyway. And yeah, but a little weird. But that being said, though, I'm guessing then the rest of the flesh people, or so to speak, the snail people, are up in the moons, right? And they're all these random big monsters then. They seem to be quite hard controlling them, right? They use some kind of fire weapon in Lorians that seem to be very efficient to get her, like her arm is burned off or melted off, whatever. But as soon as he was big there, he couldn't really do anything when he went crazy. So, and then he turned into a kind of tentacular fighting guy. They easily could beat them. But yeah, but I liked that he saved Foster, right? That was really good. I mean, it's like, she didn't seem to be a person, didn't save her brother. So that was good as well there. And also it was really sad. It was really sad seeing Foster lying there and being like, you can just take me. You can just take me to them. Yeah, that was also really powerful. It was a very sad episode. A very like nihilistic, existential episode. Seeing Foster being like, you just take me to the moon people and save your people because I don't want to leave anyway. I'm just a burden. And then, of course, as I mentioned earlier, followed to the water scene. So that was a very good scene. It was a very, very good scene. Followed into that scene, yeah, it was very, very powerful. So I really liked it. Was more of the episode. Yeah, but it had very sad, very nice, but then it turned into this kind of comedy, right? The anime has pretty good at going back and forth between kind of like existential sadness into like comedy. Because that always just kind of funny, right? When they try to build her up, finding her, I forget about Jade, and all the girls being like, oh, where's my, you got my dress and so on, yeah. So, yeah, that's only the kind of comedy. You can go back and forth there, do some junkie in there. Yeah, overall, a really good episode. The only thing I did like this episode is that they didn't talk about the knowledge phos has. So obviously phos is very, very depressed, and you know that makes sense. But at the same time, she also knows now. But I guess phos is kind of like just critique about that, I suppose. But she also knows now. Okay, she knows about the bone and the flesh and the soul, right? She knows what doesn't know like the exact truth, but she knows the kind of like general idea about what they're doing and stuff, and about other people. So if it's actually she shouldn't be like haven't gone one step in my research. She actually knows something very important now. So I think there was a little poor, not necessarily her behavior, that makes sense because she's in a very depressed situation there, but more that I wanted to see a scene where she tells maybe the master, but he might already know, right? Because he's a very mysterious character. But her telling like Jade or Diamond or Rutil or Cinnabar, right? Some of her like closer friends, telling them about this thing that okay, I know about this 3 different group of people that becomes humans. Like, telling them the human story. I think that was something I wanted to see happen in this episode in the end, and that didn't happen. So I think that's hopefully for the next episode. It's still a very battle-focused episode though. So that's the only thing I felt was like lacking. I wanted to see something with her. Yeah, he's telling it to Cinnabar, like when Cinnabar like carrying her, telling her that story. It's like it can't be true, or you saw one as reaction to the story, but we didn't get that. So that's one thing I felt lacking. So anyway, see you next week and have a great day.